studio this morning. The camera is my main audience. So I'm going to ask you if you could put your phones on silent for me if you can, so they don't ring during the presentation. I'd much appreciate that. Good morning to all of you who have tuned in live this morning with us. Thank you for coming out on a Saturday morning. I do appreciate it. It is a sacrifice, but I'm hoping that by the end of this morning, you feel like it was a worthy sacrifice this morning. I always tease my guys about coming out on Saturdays. I always say to them, what we do here is far more valuable than your kid's soccer game. Now, my kid plays soccer, club soccer, and my daughter dances ballet and all of this stuff. And I don't go to any of their functions on a Saturday morning because of the value of what we do here. And I'm hoping this morning you feel that value by the time we're done. To start with, DuePoint, that's where you're sitting this morning, is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a public licensed life and short-term insurance company. We've been around since 1952. This is not a new business. You might not have heard of us before, but we are 7 decades old this year. Okay, that is a long time. When we compare DuePoint and Constantia to the many things that you have been involved in before, this is by far the longest standing company of them all. And so we want you to have some comfort and some assurance about who you're dealing with this morning. This is not one of those presentations you've been to before where at the end you're going to be buying energy drinks you don't want or pills you should never take. And that's not what you're at this morning at all about us. All right. We are an insurance company. We're South African homegrown. And we have a very clear objective and outlook here at DuePoint. And that was formed about 5 years ago. When we sat down to form the DuePoint division, we had a specific objective in mind. We had identified something that our president has only identified now. You would have seen him last week, Wednesday, announcing it, that South Africa is in financial crisis. We knew this 5 years ago. It's something most South Africans have tried to ignore and don't even like talking about now. They believe they'll be fine, that there is some kind of hope out there for South Africa. Well, even when the president says this, and I paraphrase, we don't have a solution to the South African economic state, then you know that there is no hope and there is no savior to that situation. Now, 5 years ago, we identified this. We identified that it was not going to come, the solution to our economic problem was not going to come from a source like that. We were going to have to create it ourselves. As individual South Africans, we were moving into the 21st century where beyond even the South African border, the way we create income is changing. Now, 100 years ago, during the Industrial Revolution, the tail end of the Industrial Revolution, we had formed this whole new way of making money, which was called a job. Before that, no one had jobs. They were farmers. They were subsistence farmers. They were craftsmen. They were that sort of, they ran their own businesses. Then we formed this whole new thing called a job. And you went from 8 until 5 every day to your job. That whole era is now slowly dying. It's dying out globally. Not just here, globally. We are now moving into a state with the process of technology, the advent of technology, where once again, we will be personally responsible for the creation of our own income. There will be no boss. There will be no other person who we go to receive income from. It'll be us that create our own income in the 21st century and beyond. And we at DuePoint sat down and said, we need to leverage that technological advent into a system that South Africans can use to take back control of their personal economy and lift themselves out of the crisis that we are in here in South Africa today. And we developed what we called the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system does not let you or make you do the things you've had to do in the past, because those are old tools. They don't work in the 21st century. That means you do not sell anything at DuePoint. You do not do presentations. You do not have to pick up groceries and bags of stock, pills, milkshake, cleaning agents, mooties, whatever it might be. You don't pick any of that up and drag them out to your friends. Those are the old tools, and they do not work. Otherwise, none of you would be here. You'd be making millions doing them. Okay? Here at DuePoint, using technology, we ask you simply to connect South Africans to us. By connecting South Africans to us, you allow us to distribute our financial services products to a wider audience, creating greater revenue. The greater revenue then puts us in a position to start creating wealth for you. We are not a cash business. Cash does not save anyone, despite how badly South Africans want cash. it does not change their circumstances. Wealth is recurring income. Income that's there every month, even in the months when you can't work. You can imagine if you are self-employed, if you are creating your own income and something happens to you, you get sick and go to hospital, or you go on holiday, generally your income stops while you're away. That's not wealth. I still call that cash. What we do is we create a recurring income that's there no matter what your circumstances are. Whether you're on holiday, sick in hospital, overworked at your traditional job, whatever it might be, your income comes in every month on a reliable, recurring basis. It is income of the 21st century. How do we create that? Well, we build it off of the back of our financial services products. Our products run on debit orders. Debit orders are automated. They happen every day of the week, no matter what you are doing. And that means that no matter what you are doing, every month your income comes in through our system. It is a system that creates freedom, which cash never does. Freedom, why? Because you're not chasing after people to buy again every month. It's a simple technological connection to us, and then you move away to the next person. And we take care of that individual month after month for you. Now, the system has been built in South Africa. So the South African circumstances don't count. People like coming to me and saying, Brendan, the reason I don't want to be a wealth engineer is because of this, and this, and this. And I go, but I know all of those reasons. I'm also a South African, and we've built all of those out of our system. The number one reason why South Africans don't become wealth engineers is they make the traditional statement of, I don't have time, I'm too busy. And I go, congratulations, what are you too busy doing right now? No, I'm too busy getting poorer. They don't like saying that, but it's the truth. Nothing we're doing in South Africa at the moment is making us wealthier. We have a devaluing rand, so it doesn't matter how many rands you are making, every minute it's getting less valuable. Every minute it gets less valuable. I mean, the other day I was looking at it. There was a house that was available down on Teeson Island in Neisen, a fancy, fancy house for 16 million rand. And I saw it being advertised in the international brochure for 875,000 pounds. Now let's compare numbers. 16 million versus 800. Do you know the two are equal? That's how many pounds it takes to buy 16 million rand. 875,000. When I tell you you're getting poorer every minute in South Africa, I mean it. Doesn't matter what job you have or what title you have or how much you earn in rands and cents. We are, and the economists back me up on this, literally poorer now than we were 20 years ago. And so, understanding that you guys don't have time, we built the system around that. Again, using technology that is now available. We have given you the tool that allows you to leverage the time that you do have, to leverage the skills that you do have in creating wealth. It allows you to leverage others in the creation of what we call channels, effectively teams of individuals who are connecting through the technology. This means that you can lever your very little amount of time to create wealth for you 24 hours a day. That means even as you sleep, you're in a position to create greater wealth with the DuePoint technology. We give you the use of this tool at no cost. You're not going to spend any money here this morning. The use of this tool is free. By simply being a product owner of DuePoint, you get free access to everything that is DuePoint. The staff, the offices around the country, the Wi-Fi, the coffee, the everything, the presentations. You don't pay, the training, the applications. There's no cost for anything for the use of this system. There's going to be no starter kit this morning you buy. There's going to be no starter fee that you buy. We are in the business of wealth creation, not the impoverishment of South Africans. If you guys were watching SABC yesterday, they were unfortunately having an interview with a bunch of people who didn't have any knowledge, but brought to the surface the real reality of most South Africans, and that is that we lose money in so many things. We lose money. There was this lady who said lost 11,000 rand here and another 1,500 rand here, and and I just look at it and I go, this is where you walk into these presentations and they go, you can get started. I'm going to make you rich, but you've got to buy a 5,000 rand starter kit or a 2,500 rand starter kit. No, that's not how we do it. And at DuePoint, there'll be no cost for becoming a wealth engineer today. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, because you're not going to do anything fancy other than clicking your phones, You're not intermediaries. You're not representatives. You're not salespeople or advisors or advertisers or brokers or agents of ours. You're none of these things. And therefore, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what level of experience or education you have. Every South African is in a position to be a wealth engineer and to build an asset. Assets that you're going to build with us here will create recurring income for you. You'll be able to price them and sell your channels to others if you want to. That means you can realize the future value of your income you've created right now in your channel. In addition, it'll outlive you. When you pass away one day, it'll automatically transfer onto your children. This is an intergenerational business. We've been around for 7 decades, and we have created a tool that is now intergenerational. The wealth you create now will be handed over to your children and then later to your grandchildren as you build with us here at DuePoint. Nothing in South Africa today offers you that. Nothing. I've never, ever had anybody in the years that I've been giving this presentation come to me and say, you're wrong, there's this guy over here and it'll give me intergenerational wealth. No. Not reliable, consistent. We don't work in speculation here at DuePoint. Cryptocurrencies, forex, gambling, whatever it might be, that's all legitimate stuff, but it's speculation. You cannot be sure of the outcome. You can put money in and it can explode and you're super wealthy, or you can put money in and it's gone. You don't know what the outcome. Here, it's input, output. Whatever you put in, you will get out. There is no speculation in between. And therefore, you can rest on your wealth creation. You can rest on it. You don't have to be worried and concerned. There's no money that's going to come from you today in this process. Folks, we've made the system so that it's easy for you. Our technology requires you to tap your phone to connect South Africans to us. If you're tapping your phone and connecting South Africans to us, others will tap their phones and connect South Africans to us. And your platform of distribution starts building. We have seen this happen thousands of times at DuePoint. We're not old. We're not new. We've been around for nearly half a decade just as a division. We've seen it happen. And as you create this platform of distribution for us, we as DuePoint, not you, we as DuePoint come along and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel. And your wealth is born. No selling, no presenting, just using that tool in your pocket. Great. We then distribute that wealth to you in 2 ways. The first way is the most important way. It's the reason why you become wealth engineers. It's the one that creates the wealth for you. As we progress this morning, I'm going to show you all the cherries on the cake. But the actual cake itself is our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel, every month that it's made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. Now remember, ours are financial services products, so they don't expire, they don't run out, they don't get delivered broken, and they are available every second of the day, 24 hours a day, and we will deliver them to you completely, instantaneously, anywhere in the nation. Okay, so that must be remembered, because when I say to you R27.50, people go, Brendan, that's not enough money. And I go, no, you're not understanding this. It's every month for every payment in your entire channel. There's no limits. We don't cut you off and say, sorry, you can only earn to the 6th point or the 8th point. You can earn on your entire channel at DuePoint. That's up to you. From the 8th point on, you always get 4% of R27.50 where you qualify to earn. You can build a channel your entire life and then hand it over to your children. They can build it their entire life and be earning on the entire thing. There is nothing more powerful than a recurring income. People will come to you and say, yeah, but sell my pots for cash, or my minerals for cash, or my mooties for cash, or whatever. It's once-off stuff. The moment you stop selling, it's gone. So even if they give you 450 Rand, that 450 is once. Here, when you connect your first few people to us, those first pointers, the people you've connected, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand every month going forward for a single connection. That person takes more than one product, we double it up. So they take 2 products, get 110, 3 products, 165, 4 products, 220, and so on and so on. You have this connection of a controlled income that you can create off of the back of each of these individuals that you put in. These guys are going to go out and connect some more people. And again, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand again. Look at this. It's a few dots on the screen. And it's worth $1,000 a month to you. That's 12,000 Rand a year. And look, did you kill yourself? No, you connected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 5 people. And you're earning 12,000 Rand a year. But maybe that's not enough for you. You're very busy, you're very important, you earn lots of money. Fine, all right, well then connect more people. Connect more, connect more, connect more. As you connect more people, this wealth grows and grows and grows. There's 2 ingredients to success at DuePoint, just 2 things, time and numbers. Numbers is the number of people you connect. That's one ingredient to your success. The other is time. We're not get rich quick. There is no such thing as get rich quick. South Africans like to fall for get rich quicks, like on this TV show on SABC. These people were falling for it. No, they promised me a house. They literally said this on TV. It was great. They promised me a house, an education, overseas trips. No, they never gave me anything. I could have told you that on day 1. But because of their sight was blurred by the promises of weekly cash. I always enjoy weekly. Tell me one business outside of mining that has run successfully on weekly payouts. Any of you get paid weekly outside on the mining sector? It doesn't happen because it's not sustainable. But but I can get paid 4 times a month. Yes, you can, but actually you can't. And what's discovered, like they showed on SABC, is these things never pay. If 1 or 2 people get paid just to kind of like get everybody excited, everyone else doesn't get paid. They lose money though, $11,000. Crazy. Here, you will need to put 2 things in. Connections, and you're going to have to do it over time. I'm sorry, South Africa, there's no more free handouts, and there's no more getting rich quick. It's now about us building an economy. And that means we've got 2 ingredients we've got to put in. All right. But I can tell you how much you're going to earn. I can, if you decide to put those 2 ingredients in. We use a simple example. You can grow at any rate you like. You can connect as many people a month as you like. You can put 10,000 people in, or 10 people, or 1 person, or none. That's up to you. But if you follow our example, then we can quite reasonably track your progress. Why? Because we've been doing this for nearly half a decade. I know. We've had people through the process. We know what the math says behind the growth of wealth here at DuePoint. And so we use this example. We call it 3 + 2, and it works like this. But before I continue, guys, I'm going to ask you, just move over a couple of seats. You can see as new people come in, it gets harder and harder for them to come into the room. You don't have to go right up against the wall. Just move up maybe 2 seats across each. Then the new people can come in without any problem. It's lovely to see all of you here this morning. We're changing the nation here. 1 presentation at a time. All right, good, great. 3 + 2. This is what it means. It means that in your first month with us, you've got to connect just 3 people to us. Just 3 people. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's so easy. But I give you a whole month to connect 3 people in this example because I know you're busy. Okay. Then +2 means that every month thereafter, you've got to connect just 2 people. So it's not even accelerating, it's decelerating. We need you to connect 2 solid paid people per month. If you're able to connect 2 solid paid people every month and not quit and not give up because it's Christmas, I'm not doing anything. It's Easter, I'm not doing it. No, you need to put them in every month. If you can do that, then over time, with all of our maths in, we know that when you get to 6 months of doing that, 3 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 for 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month with us. Okay, that's not a big number. It's 30,000 Rand a year. Okay, but you haven't been doing anything. You've been connecting 2 people. If you want more money, just connect more, but you're busy. So we just do 2, and it means that after 6 months, you're on 30,000 Rand a year with us. It's not too bad. It's extra income. You haven't quit your jobs to do this. You're not having to do presentations. You're not dragging stock around. You're not anything. Just connecting people. 6 months in, you're up to 30,000 Rand a month. If you can do another 6 months with us to a year, that's 1 year. It's this time next year. It's August next year. That 2.5 becomes 10. 10,000 Rand a month. Very few of you are going to get a 10,000 Rand raise this year. Very few of you. This we know. Maybe 1% of South Africa will get a 10,000 plus raise this year. But you now, today, have a tool in your hands that will allow you to engineer your own 10,000 Rand raise. You've got that tool. Whether you use it or not, I can't tell. But you will decide whether in the next 12 months you increase your earnings by 10,000 Rand. What will you need to do? Every month you're going to have to find 2 solid paid connections. That's it, just 2. And if you can do that over time, our math says you can reliably expect that. Now, if you do 2 years with us, 24 months, that's it. That 10 will become 27,000 Rand a month. 360,000 Rand a year. That puts you in the top third of earners in the country. And you've done it in 2 years. You did it of over 24 months of just connecting 2 people. We didn't ask you to add more as time passed. No. Just said keep adding 2, and the maths will catch up to you. It will catch up to you. Just keep adding those 2. If you can do it for 3 years, it becomes 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 4 years, it's up to 60,000 Rand a month. And if you can do it for 5 years, it's 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1,000,000 a year. R1,000,000 a year, it can be created by you if you're willing to do 2 things. Connect the numbers, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2 for 5 years. And put the time in, 60 months. Not 2 weeks, not 2 months, not 20 people, not 50 people. 5 years of connecting 2 every month. But look at the difference here. In your jobs, you've all worked for 5 years in your jobs. Most of you, as I look out over the audience, have done definitely 5 years. In the 5 years that you worked at your employment, did you get to 100,000 Rand a month? Did you just have to do 2 little people a day? A month, even? No, you worked hard, didn't you? Most of you started at the bottom and had to work your way up, and 5 years in, you were only 2 rungs up. And you had another 20 still to go. Am I right? It's wonderful. There's a whole lot of research. You go and look. Everybody reckons they're going to CEO until they turn 35. At age 35, they realize they're never going CEO. Yes, there's about 1,000 CEOs in South Africa, and there's 57 million people. That means you've got more chance of being struck by lightning than you do of going CEO. You know many people that have been struck by lightning? No. How many CEOs do you know? None. Okay? That is the reality. That is the reality of the economy. We are fooled by the old tools. We're fooled by them. Here I say, give me 5 years. If you stick to the process and just connect and connect and connect, the mathematics will, on average, take you out to about 80 to 100,000 Rand a month in 5 years. Have we had people do this? Well, of course. As I said to you, this isn't fun with maths. This data is built off of actual performance. Tens of thousands of wealth engineers that have been through the system and have already proven it and taken it beyond. And so every month we show you a few of them. We put a handful up, 2, 3, 4 of them a month from around the country. This is a nationwide business. And we show you people across the spectrum. People doing well, people doing badly, people doing the middle somewhere. People growing slowly, people growing fast. We don't have to hide anything because we know that there'll be different types of people that will do this business with different sets of circumstances. So today, your circumstances are not an excuse for not becoming a wealth engineer. I've heard of them all. I don't know anybody. I am not a salesperson. What's some of the other ones that are related to that? I don't like this kind of business. I don't like your products. None of those are important, and none of them apply to DuePoint. Because you don't have to be a salesperson. You don't need to know people. The system does the work for you here with us. But what we do need is a desire from you to change your circumstances. And here's a lady who had that desire. She's a lady who's a single mom. She works in retail, in stores. She works, last time I spoke to her, 7 days a week. So she doesn't have time for this. And she certainly is not exposed to people she can sit and talk to about this. But she wanted and desired a change of circumstances. She wanted control back as a single parent of her income. And so over 2.5 years, with a little bit of time here and a little bit of time, 15 minutes here, an hour here, not 3 plus 2, much less than 3 plus 2. She's chipped away at building a channel that's now worth about 9,000 Rand a month to her. As a single parent, what would 9,000 Rand extra a month do for you? She hasn't quit her job, she still works, but in the middle of the month, DuePoint puts 9,000 Rand in her account. That's 108,000 Rand a year. How are your circumstances changed with an extra 108,000 Rand? Not once, every year. Yeah, but when I sell the pots, I get 450 Rand. And then when the people have all got the pots, and they don't want to buy again, because they don't want the same pot again, what then? We can't keep falling into the trap. Here we build wealth. This is wealth that Natasha now has. And that's what we create for you. You might want more. That's fine. You can have more. Our DuePoint system will create any level of income you want. Whether it's 5,000 Rand a month or 500,000 Rand a month, the system will build whatever you want. It requires 2 things from you: time and numbers. That's all it requires. The more time, and I'm meaning years, not days, the more years you put in and the more connections you do, the more unlimited your potential at DuePoint becomes. Go and watch on our YouTube channel. Search DuePoint on YouTube. Click on the channel. You'll see it jump straight to the top. It's the most popular one, I think, in South Africa, particularly amongst financial services at the moment. So it goes bang to the top. Click on the DuePoint channel, and if you open it up, you'll see Wealth Engineers Tells All. And you'll find well over 100 testimonies from the last half decade of people earning at different rates at DuePoint. All the numbers you can imagine are exposed in there so that you can see them. We are a business made of people and a business made of delivery. Everything that we say in these presentations and others, we have already delivered on. So it is not speculation. It's not hope. This is a delivered business that we give you. The second way that we create wealth for you, now this is where all the cherries start happening. That was the real wealth. That's the reason why you joined DuePoint. Now we give you the cherries. Our returns and our rewards program is our training program. We teach you how to do this business. So that excuse of, I don't know how to do this, it's out the window too this morning. Because we will teach you. We will teach you with world-class training how to become a social entrepreneur, how to create intergenerational wealth, how to understand the economy you're in, which you don't understand yet. Most South Africans, including the politicians and some of the economists, don't understand the economy that we're in. And we will teach you that. We will teach you that here at DuePoint. And as you complete the training, as you do the steps in our program, we will give you what's called experience points, XP points. These will accumulate. As they accumulate, naturally, your channel will grow. And when that happens, we rank you up. As we rank you up, we'll reward you. We'll give you cash because that's what you all so desperately want. That's fine. We'll give you cash. More cash as you rank up. It gets more and more and more. Then at rank 5, we're going to take you from amateur to professional. We're going to start giving you the tools you need in this business. Now, you don't have to wait until rank 5 to get them. You can buy them. But at rank 5, we give you the kit, and it gets you up and running. Then at rank 7, we give you a 20,000 Rand set of gold-gilded, imported, custom-made business cards for you. These don't have ink on them. They actually have gold leaf on them. When you give somebody a gold-leafed business card, suddenly we don't look like that cleaning agent, milkshakey, cryptocurrency, forex-y kind of business. We now suddenly look very, very important and very critical as a solution in our current economy. That's what we give you at rank 7. And rank 9, for those of you who maintain your channel sizes, there's no competitions here at DuePoint. When you reach rank 9, as long as you maintain that channel size every year for the rest of your life, we take you and your family away on a 5-star, all expenses paid, 1-week trip, business class air tickets. All expenses paid, you and your family, every year that you maintain your channel size. No, and I've seen all of these things before. No, you have to pay for the airport taxes, you have to transfer yourself to OR Tambo, you can only have the basic meal. I think that's bread and water, I'm not sure. We're going to take you on the cheapest cruise to the cheapest island. It's none of that. But we fall for it. Man, we fall for it hook, line, and sinker. And we spend and waste all of our money on these things and they never deliver. Here we take you 5-star. We take you business class. We take you to a different place every year. And we take your family with you. And we go in December when your kids are on school holiday and it's hot and expensive. We don't go in July when it's winter and cheap and like everything else that you've been to. Here we go the real deal. And we've been doing it for years. Again, all of our promises are delivered on already. We've been doing it for years with our rank 9. It's a growing group every year of people who've committed to creating wealth, not cash. And so I can show you, instead of internet fake pictures and videos, I can show you them with their families and their children on trips that have already marked the change of their wealth and the change of their circumstances. Get to rank 9 and you'll join us in Decembers that look like this. I look at that video this morning again, particularly, and I've seen that video about 10 trillion times. I remember every one of those moments across the years. Those are all different locations that we've been to, and I remember those moments. Yeah, they look like, Rob's amazingly magical at building these incredible videos. It looks like you're watching something that's not real, but, I remember the moments with all those families. And, it's just so exciting to know how we've moved them out of the South African context. We've moved them out of it. The South African context at the moment is hopelessness. It's downward. And these people are living a life that's now upward. And we've managed to do that with this tool. And we're wondering who's joining us at the end of this year. Every year we've got new Rank 9s that are coming with us. We've got a whole bunch. We had our Rank 9 Channel Mastery meeting this morning we were talking about. And there's lists of people that we are working with and on at the moment that are going Rank 9 in the next 24 months. Who of you is coming with us on this trip next? We're going on the 7th of December this year. The tickets are booked, the new hotel is ready, and we are waiting to see who's going to join us this year as part of this growing group of Rank 9s. How long does it take you to get there? Well, you totally decide. You can get there in 5 or 6 months. You can get there in 3 months. You can get there in 3 years. It doesn't matter how long you take. It's not a competition. When you get to Rank 9, you come away with us, and if you maintain your channel size, it's something you do for the rest of your life. You just stop me if there's something you're doing that looks and offers better things than this. You just stop me and tell me, okay? Because I know that there isn't anything like this. When people walk away from the DuePoint opportunity, I can only but shake my head and go, where are you walking off to? Where are you walking off to? Are you going back to that industrial revolution job of yours? Or are you continuing in unemployment? There are no jobs, and there's less every year. Where do we go? Where do we go from here? At Rank 11, we give you another useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not rented to you or financed from us. And we don't give it to you and take it away because you've dropped off your production or we don't like you anymore or something. No, it's your car. It's in your name because it's a tool for creating wealth. Again, it's been delivered on already. Go to YouTube and see. That's 11 of 28 ranks that we currently have mapped in our training program. It's the first third. Can you imagine what's in the second 2/3 if all of that is just the first third of the training program? What else is in there? What else is in there? We build all of this wealth, ladies and gentlemen, off of the back of our financial services products. Remember, that's what I told you. That's how we create that recurring income. We've got 4 choices at DuePoint. One is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and for that you're going to get 2 independent products. Your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 every month and we put it into your investment account, and you're building an asset from day one with us here at DuePoint. That's yours. Our next product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover, no matter your circumstances. Doesn't matter what your health is like, or where you live, or what your risk profile is. It doesn't matter. For 249 Rand, every single South African, no matter your age or your health, it doesn't matter. Every single South African can have 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover with us and can be involved in the DuePoint system. The third product that we have is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and from there you've got a whole host of options. You can pick 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, 5 or 10 family members on the plan with you, and you as the principal policy holder get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. So when you pass away, we come along and settle 10,000 Rands of your debt as well. Then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member, and it is designed to change your expenditure. One of the things you've lost control of is your ability to save on your expenditure. We're spending more and more every month, every week, as prices are going up and up. Here we have an entire list of suppliers that offer us discounts and packages and vouchers and VIP services that allow us to buy more for less through this program. It's a very powerful product. Every one of our products has got training videos, guys. So you can go on our website and our YouTube channel and watch an entire training video on each one of our products where you'll learn why. Number one, we think they're the best in their class in South Africa today. That means most competitively priced with the best benefits. Even if you choose not to become a wealth engineer, you can be assured of having one of the finest products in the country today. But also, you'll learn how to take advantage of them to get the maximum value out of them, particularly this product. You could be saving yourself any amount of money. Just get in there and use it, and who knows how your personal economy could change. This month we are showcasing just one of our suppliers. He's Armand from FHM Personal Fitness. He's one of our trainers. If you guys are wanting to get in shape for summer, which we should be doing as South Africans, we're generally not in good shape. All right? We need to get ourselves in shape, and you know that summer bodies are built in winter. You don't arrive there in your bikini, your Speedo, and go, look at me, I didn't do anything all winter, look how great I look. You know? Summer bodies are built in winter, and you know what he's offering as a special for this month only, as we showcase him as one of our suppliers. For just the month of August, he says that normally he gives us 50% off of his rates. He keeps that in place. But he says if you're anywhere in the country, take up 1 month of online training with you, he'll give you the second month free. What he does is he's got a special app where he connects with you on a daily basis. So you're not just buying one gym session. You're buying 25 gym sessions at 25% of the price, and he'll give you 50 in total, where he does your eating plans, your what type of training you should be doing, and he connects with you on a daily basis. This is an opportunity for you to change one aspect of your circumstances at like a 75% discount. So get involved. If you want to know how to contact Armand, you can go onto our website, Wealth Points Buyers Club, and find him there. It is available to all wealth engineers this month, just for this month. After that, he's only available to Wealth Points Buyers Club members. You can also find his telephone number on our Facebook page. Right now, if you go to Facebook, you'll find him there. His telephone number's there. Call him directly anywhere in the country, guys, and he will train you for the next 2 months. And then you can look great for summer at 75% discount. This is the kind of power we have as a 7-decade-old insurance company. People want to come and give us better prices. They want to get involved with us. So get involved with DuePoint. We wrap all of this in our Achiever Quest, ladies and gentlemen. We get you off the ground, and then we sustain your growth with what we call our Achiever Quest bonuses. We say to you, we know that you need money out the blocks, and you're not going to earn money quickly, not going to create wealth quickly. So let's boost your cash every month as you build it through our Achiever Quest. What it asks is every month, it runs in calendar months, where you're able to put 10 or 20 or 30 people into your channel and get them paid in the same month. We'll reward you with a bonus 5, 10 or 15,000 Rand. You're able to repeat this every month. You put 10 more people in and a new 10 and a new 10 every month, or 20, 20, 20 or 30, 30, 30, and you can earn 60 grand a year, 120,000 Rand a year, 180,000 Rand a year just in bonuses. Let alone your returns and your rewards that I was discussing that are naturally going to follow. Here you have the opportunity to, in your first month, to be earning more than 5,000 bucks. More than 5,000 bucks. Anybody who tells you that they can create money for you faster is lying. And you can laugh at them. DuePoint is the most powerful wealth creation tool in South Africa today. And it's available for you. In 2019, in fact, we put up a lady as an example. We've had 1 or 2 people say, Brendan, it's too hard. And we've laughed at them. We have so many people achieving the Achiever Quest every month. But Rob put this lady up last month. She's been with us for 7 months. She's been growing steadily her wealth. She's up to about 1,200 bucks a month now. But for 2 months in a row, she achieved the Achiever's Quest. 2 months in a row. She's probably going to do it again this month too, which means that instead of getting 1,000 bucks a month, she got 6,000 bucks a month 2 months in a row. All she had to do was connect 10 people. 10 people, it's like 2 a week, 3 a week, and it gets you there. That's all you've got to do, and it gets you there in our business. It's awesome. Next week, Tuesday, we've got Tell All Tuesday happening. We've got a chap coming up who's coming up on doing it for his 4th month in a row. That's 20 grand in 4 months in bonuses. Okay. So when you see the WhatsAppy with the picture of the boats on the med and the guy doing snow angels on a bed full of cash, okay, and promising you'll be rich in 90 days, just delete it, okay, because you're about to lose money. You know you are. If you just give me 5,000 Rand, I'll make you like this. Just move on and come here and without a cent, start building your wealth with us here. Folks, in 2019, we have our 365 challenge. It's for those of you who want to change your life this year. It says that from the day you join us, and that's today for you guys, you've got 365 days to put 365 people in. If you can put 365 people in a year, that's 1 a day on average, but you can do them at any rate. If you're able to do that, we'll give you the equivalent of 1.25 million Rands worth of value How do we do that? It means a year from now, once you put your 365 people in, you get a check for 365,000 Rand into your bank account. That's a fun day, that. I don't know if any of you have ever had 365,000 Rand deposited into your bank account. No? It's a fun day. Normally, you get a call from the bank's fraud department because you've never had anything that big go in, and you've got to say, no, it's legit, thanks, you can leave it. It's a fun day. Okay, but not only that, we know, we've got the maths, we've got the data, we know what it looks like. You've got 365 people you've connected. They're not going to sit around and do nothing. They're going to do exactly what you're going to do. They're going to use our technology to do that one thing, just connect individuals to us. So we know how your channel grows. It'll kind of grow past rank 9, meaning that you'll be coming on that R250,000 holiday with us in the next year, potentially for the rest of your life. Would you work for 1 year for a holiday for the rest of your life with your family, 5-star, business class, all expenses paid? 1 year. You wouldn't work for 1 year for that? I'm pretty sure I would work 1 year for that, to know that I had that for the rest of my life. But it's more than that. You've already had a check for 365 as well. But we know that your channel will also grow past rank 11, which means that in the next year you'll get delivery of your brand new car. So would you work for a year to get 365,000 Rand in cash, a car, and a holiday for the rest of your life? You sure you wouldn't work for just 1 year for that? Yeah, I think you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, okay, it's not finished, because we're not in the business of cherries. We're not in the business of cash. We're in the business of wealth creation. And we know that a channel that's bigger than rank 11, because we've already got them, earns around 40 to 50,000 Rand a month. That's 600,000 Rand a year. That means that in a year, you have the opportunity right now with our 365 challenge to get to 600,000 Rands worth of earnings. Your days start today. You have a year from now. Do you want to move yourself out of the current South African economic context? Do you want to start your own economic context? Well, you've got 365 days to do it in with us here. If you want to know more about us, go online, go to the JSE's website, look us up under Conduit Capital. We are listed on the JSE. Go to Constantia's website. We're a public company, so everything is available to you. On Constantia's website, you'll find our financial statements, our directors, our BEE status. Everything and anything that you need to know about us is available to you. Go to the regulator sites. We have 9 regulators that look after us. 9. If you're worried this business is not regulated, we have 9. Okay? Just one of them. Go to the FSCA's website. You'll find our long-term and short-term insurance licenses, and you will find our FSP licenses there. And note I use the word plural. How many companies you know have licenses? That's who you're dealing with here. The guy who sent you the WhatsApp this morning, the snow angels and the cash and that, ask him how many licenses he has. And you say, no, I don't have any licenses. I just need 5, 10 grand from you. I'll make you rich. We need to stop falling into those traps. Folks, we've got all the tools for you. As I said, don't wait until you rank 5 before you go professional. Go pro this morning. These tools do not make us money. They make you money. They're all available to you. You can buy them right now at our counter. They're in the cabinet. The prices are on the counter. But they're also on our online store. Go to DuePoint.net, anywhere in the country. Click store. Buy whatever you need, and we'll deliver it to your door. Get the tools now. We've got a special running at the moment on our online store, 20% off of our business cards. This is the time to be getting your business cards right now. It's a 5,000 Rand set that you can now get for 500 Rand, plus minus. And it's 500 cards, but it would have cost you 5 grand to make this set because of the quality. We also just released our brand new shirts, okay? Both high quality golf shirts. I mean it. It took us 2 years to find the guys who make the shirts for Tommy Hilfiger and DHG and all of those oaks. We found them. It's those shirts, but now made for DuePoint. You can buy the men's and ladies' cuts. They're available for you. Put them on. Spread the good news. Get out there and build wealth. The tools make you a pro. If you want to become a wealth engineer this morning, you're going to have to do 4 things for us. 1, you're going to have to sign up. That makes sense. Okay, you'll notice there's no paper application forms. It's all going to happen on our website at www.DuePoint.net. There's videos there on how it works. There's write-ups, full product documents. Everything's on the website. But once you're done, you click Join and Apply, fill out the form. Less than 3 minutes this morning, you'll be a wealth engineer without a single cent having departed from your pockets. And this afternoon, right after this presentation, you will be able to start building your wealth. You've got all the way until Monday. For those of you that are super busy and don't have time for this, you've got all the way until Monday to be connecting people to DuePoint. I always tease, on a Sunday is the perfect day for connecting people. What do you think the people are praying for at church? Money. You are the messenger of the good news tomorrow morning. You are bringing the good news to them. You've got the rest of the weekend to connect people. By Monday, you could be wealthier than you are right now using this technology. Then, you've got to download our app. You can't connect anybody without our app. You need a smartphone and you need our app on it. There's free Wi-Fi here. Get it on your phone. There's probably a free Wi-Fi hotspot somewhere near you, wherever you are in the country. Get the app on your phone. Once you've got that, do the app, you've got to do the same thing you had to do the day you started your traditional job. What did they make you do on the day you started your traditional job? Train. They had to teach you how to do the job. The wonderful thing with DuePoint is people come in here and go, I don't need training, I know what I'm doing. Right now, none of you could tell me how to connect anybody to DuePoint. But you will tell me, I'm not doing a training, I don't need training, I know how to do this. I've lost 50 grand already in network marketing, I know what I'm doing. Folks, once you have downloaded the app, the very first thing you're going to do this afternoon, and it's a perfect day to do it on because it's a Saturday and you're all relaxed, is you're going to watch our training videos. You're going to click the Tools button. It's the bottom right-hand corner on our app. And the videos are in order. They're videos. We don't make you write exams. They're just videos. You're going to watch the first handful of videos. Once you've done that, you know how to do this business. And you'll be able to get out there and connect people. Connect 3 people and you start earning. That's it. Sign up, download the app, do the training, start connecting. That's it. And you're on your way here at DuePoint. We're on every piece of technology known to man. If you want to watch us live anywhere in the country, broadcasted to you Tuesday through Saturdays, you need to be on YouTube with us. Go to YouTube, find our channel, subscribe, follow, and then you'll know when we're live. On your phone, it'll ping. You can click a button and we're live on your phone 5 days a week. We're on Facebook. If you're a big social media guy, watch our social media training video first, and then go and use the material we create for you every day. Every day we put social media content onto our Facebook page. Go there, follow us, like us. You'll find Armand's telephone number there, all sorts of things. We run Facebook competitions. It's all there. Get onto our Facebook page. If you find that you battle with data, then we've got our USB sticks you can buy with our presentations on, or you can listen to our podcasts. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Anchor. You can find everything that is a video is in podcast form on these channels too. Podcasts are a fraction of the size of videos. Folks, we have every piece of technology available for you here at DuePoint because we are the 21st century solution to what is happening in South Africa. We are nationwide and we go and do little visits around the country all the time, mainly to show people that I'm real, because unfortunately South Africans still think that if it's on TV, it's not real. So I come along and you can shake my hand. You'll notice that in real life I'm much taller than I look on TV. And so we're next up in Nelspruit, Bombela, on the 14th of September. I do know that. On the 14th of September, it's going to be a great, these conferences are always epic. We've had a whole bunch already this year, and they are just such exciting times to show people around the country what DuePoint really is, to give them that real flavor of us. We want you to start telling us how many people are going to be there. So we need you to go to our events menus on our app and website, scroll down to the 14th, click attend, and book your tickets. They're free. The tickets are free. Everything flip at DuePoint is free. Go and book your tickets so that I know how many guests you're bringing in that so I can get the right venue for us. You've got 2 months warning. Get it done, and we'll see you there on the 14th of September. Guys, at 11:30 today, which is in about 35 minutes' time, I'm going to be doing what's called a launch workshop. Now, for you that are new, it is to teach you how to really accelerate your growth and your wealth here at DuePoint. If you want to learn how to make money fast with us, then you come to our 11:30 launch workshop. If you don't want to make money fast with us, you don't have to be here at 11:30. You can go home. But it's about 45 minutes with me from 11:30 to 12:15. It will be broadcast live as usual. Go lock the doors. Don't let your guests out. And make sure they watch with us at 11:30, and we'll show you how to make wealth quickly with us here at DuePoint. Come and join us back then. I'm not going to delay you anymore. Let's get out there. Let's sign up. You've got questions and concerns, come and ask me. Otherwise, ask the person who connected you today, or on Monday through Friday, call our client service team. Guys, I'll see you outside. The rest of you, I'll see you at 11:30. Thanks.